Now, there are many things in this world that seem useless or like a waste, but are actually necessary to keep society functioning the way it should be. And one of the examples of this is this masterpiece of engineering right here. See this? This is a toilet. If you don't know what a toilet does, I feel bad for you. But, so, one of the things that you might think is useless is this bend right here. Now, why is that bend there? You might not know, but if you do know, that's good. And I'm also about to tell you. So the reason that this bend right here is there is because it keeps the water stored in there. So when you flush the toilet, that means that there's still water that is contained in there. So then there isn't like a direct path through air leading from the sewer up through the toilet. So that it just, what it does is it basically prevents your bathroom from smelling like a important thing. And there are also more other things that seem useless but are also important. And even on my own, I'll admit that I've created some things that might be considered useless, like how I turned a wristwatch into a pocket watch. But of course, we're not here to talk about toilets or wristwatches that turn into pocket watches. We're here to talk about leap days. So why do we have leap days? Well, I'll tell you. So, a year is the amount of time that it takes for the Earth to orbit around the sun one time. And a day is the amount of time that it takes the Earth to spin around its axis. So, what if we compare how long it takes for the Earth to go around the sun to how long it takes the Earth to spin around its axis? And we get it takes 365 days for the Earth to orbit around the sun. Except it doesn't. It actually takes 365.24219 days for the Earth to orbit around the sun. Or about 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 46 seconds. I mean, it would actually be pretty crazy if the Earth orbited around the sun in exactly 365 days. For them to be synced up like that would be pretty crazy, but it's not, which is why we have leap days. So if we didn't have leap days, that would cause the seasons to drift out of sync with the months. So that means that we might have like Christmas in December, or wait, no, meant summer in December. Okay, so what ended up happening is Julius Caesar, to prevent this from happening, he made this rule. He said there would be a leap day every 4 years. So this approximates the year to be approximately 365.25 days. Because if you add a quarter of a day to if you add a day to every 4 years, that's like adding a quarter of a day to a year. But 365.25 is still not 365.24219. So it's good, but not good enough. And it actually causes the days to drift from what they should be every 128 years, which is good, but again, not good enough. So in the year 1582, Pope Gregory created a new calendar, which was special because the church wanted Easter to fall exactly what it had beforehand. So he made this system. So according to the Gregorian calendar, would be a leap day every 4 years, like the Julian calendar, except if it was divisible by 100, unless it was divisible by 400. So what happened is it removes 3 leap days every 400 years to get it even more accurate to what it should be. So it's similar to the Julian calendar, except, like for instance, the most recent time every 4 years that there hasn't been a leap day was the year 1900, because it was divisible by 100 but not divisible by 400. So even in the year 2000, which is divisible by 100, it was divisible by 400, so there still was a leap day that year. And this approximates the year to be approximately 365.2425 days per year, which is very close to the actual number of 365.24219. So it causes the days to drift off from what they should be every 3,216 years, which is very good. But look, I mean, if you want something even more perfect, then like too bad, okay? You know what? I swear to God, dude, if you want something so much more perfect. So that's why we have leap days. That's why we have them, and why the leap days occur when they do. So if you like this video, be sure to like this video. If you want to subscribe to my channel, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to receive notifications, then turn on the notification bell to get more videos. Okay, thanks, bye.